All right, cardio complete. Just did 35 minutes on the Stairmaster, probably 2,000 steps close to. I also did abs and then sat in the sauna for 20 minutes. So I'm pretty cooked. I'm going to go drink some electrolytes, fill me back up. I did drink 50 ounces of water while I was there just to keep me filled up, so I didn't really think about food. But we are going to jump into the first meal of the day. Now, this is my birthday, so happy birthday to me, 24 years old, and we're on prep. And it is a rest day, so calories are going to be a little bit lower today. So when you're cutting, every coach does it a little bit differently. Some people do, carb cycling, high, lower days on training days, and that's what my coach does. So on my higher days, I have definitely more carbs throughout the day, and then for my low days, it's pretty much just protein. I'll have one English muffin and then 75 grams of rice. You'll obviously see that, but I haven't tracked any of my calories or macros at all this whole prep, and that's exactly why I got a coach. I just wanted to get that variable and that stress out of my life because it was pretty stressful when I was trying to do that on my own. So I'm going to literally learn as we go of how many macros and calories I'm eating for the whole day as well. So I'll pop everything up on the screen as I eat the meals. But first meal of the day, we're gonna have to pull out some eggs, English muffins, raspberries, and some Greek yogurt. All right, we've already ran into a dilemma as I'm opening the fridge. I forgot to re-up on raspberries, so we're gonna have to eventually go to the grocery store today, but this will eventually do. This is probably 50 grams of raspberries, and then we'll re-up on some chicken breast and ground beef. But that is okay. Sometimes that happens in bodybuilding prep. Just totally forget what's in the fridge. So we'll still be able to eat breakfast, so show you guys what I eat. All right, so these are the ingredients that I will use: eggs, raspberries, English muffin, and one Greek yogurt. So let's get cooking. All right, so the first thing that I do is, of course, spray the pan for the eggs with some ham. Obviously, some 0 calories right here. And then we will crack 5 eggs. And I like to do just sunny side up. I was doing scrambled eggs when I first started this prep, but I've decided to get away from scrambled eggs a little bit, and I have been enjoying some sunny side up eggs. They end up, I like that browning on the bottom of the eggs. It just, whatever little flavors that I can get during prep goes a long way. So that's really what I've been enjoying lately. And I also just don't have to sit here and really watch the eggs. I can just let them cook and do their own thing. So 5 large eggs going down, trying to get all these shells out. You would think after cracking literally hundreds of eggs during prep, I would learn how to actually crack an egg correctly, but obviously not. So boom, good to go on these. And then we'll cut the English muffin open and then pop that into the toaster. All right, English muffin cut in half. We're just gonna pop that in the toaster and we're gonna brown this thing. And then my secret sauce is some low-calorie jam. Now, I don't go too crazy with this. I enjoy it as a little sweet treat. It is an extra variable, but I am using some sauces and everything like that in this video, but we'll be okay. Now, we're gonna see how many raspberries we have for the day. So, gonna set this to grams. We need 100. And again, this is probably gonna be pretty close to 50. Might be literally spot on. Might be actually spot on. No, we're gonna be 45. 48 grams. So this is what we're working with right now. I'm just gonna note that I need, 52 more grams of raspberries later, and we'll be good to go. All right, meal is cooked. Again, 5 whole eggs, 1 English muffin that I end up cutting in half. Got a little bit of sugar-free jam on here. 1 Oikos 000 Greek yogurt, and then obviously only 50 grams of raspberries, but should be 100. Now, this is literally my favorite meal of the day. I will be totally honest. I tried to savor this as much as possible. My mouth is literally watering. That's no joke. I put 2 grams of salt on the eggs. I do that for every single meal, and this is just great. It's just the little things in bodybuilding. I'll get 2 whole English muffins when it's training days, but when it's not and it's rest day, I only get 1, so I cut in half just to mentally give myself that that I'm eating 2 instead of 1. So I'm gonna enjoy this one. This is literally my favorite meal of the day. So we'll eat this and then we'll actually prep another meal for later. All right, meal was absolutely demolished. I'm not gonna lie. So basically now I'm just gonna try to stay as busy as possible, and that's exactly what I do. I drink some Diet Pepsi, Diet Coke throughout the day just to keep that caffeine in me, let that food hunger die down a little bit. But we're gonna prep a Ninja Creamy that I end up having later in the day as my like dessert, I guess you could say. It's not really that much of a dessert, but it gets the job done. It's got a little bit of volume. So we'll do that and then literally just try to stay as busy as possible. I really try to push my meals off till later in the day as much as possible. So I'll obviously show you guys, but that is meal 1 complete. Let's make another meal real quick. All right, so meal 2, or we're prepping another meal, not meal 2, for another meal later in the day. So I put 12 ounces of water in a shaker cup, and then not the tiramisu protein. We want some brownie batter protein. So we're gonna grab more brownie batter. So this is the protein that I will use. We're gonna use 2 scoops of this. This will be roughly 5 or 50 grams of protein in here. So if we can find the scooper, there it is. Level that out. Pour 2 scoops of protein in here. Now this is my top 2 favorite proteins from Ecovision. So shameless plug, if you want some good protein powder, get the brownie batter or tiramisu protein powder. Absolute favorite protein powders. So then we'll get that. That's good to go. We'll grab the cap. Okay. We'll get the cap of this, grab the Ninja Creamy, and then shake. So basically, if you don't know what a Ninja Creamy is, it's literally just, it turns, you freeze whatever you want, and then you can put it in the machine, and then it basically makes an ice cream, which actually turns out really good. Now, just protein and water doesn't taste the best, I'll be totally honest. Like, even if maybe if I'm way deeper into prep, it'll be really good, but we do get 32 grams of peanut butter, so that really makes this taste a lot better because of the sugar in there. So we'll pour this in here, and it should be right below the line, or like right on the line. A little bit above the line, but that is okay. So there is the Ninja Creamy. Boom. And then we'll grab the top of this and then throw this in the freezer, and we'll have this later in the day. Now, I don't throw the peanut butter in here yet. I throw it after 1 spin of the Ninja Creamy. I'll do 2 spins, and you'll see the texture that it comes out with. It actually looks super good. It like literally looks like ice cream. So we'll throw this in the freezer, and we'll have this probably around 6, 7 o'clock. All right, top going on. And let's put this in the freezer. All right, meal number 2 about to go down. It's 2:15 p.m. I've held off as long as I possibly could, got some work done, and here is the second meal of the day. Now, these are all the ingredients that I will use: rice, ground beef, green beans, and then some sugar-free sauces. All right, so this meal is actually 2 meals combined in one. I've been just doing that literally this whole time. It just works out best for me. I just don't see a reason to have these meals like, I don't know, an hour or 2 in between. I just like getting the 1 meal down, and that's it. If these meals weren't split up, I'd have 6 ounces of ground beef and only 50 grams of green beans. But so what I do is combine all this. I do 12 ounces of ground beef, 200 grams of green beans. I just mix all my green beans in together with the ground beef because I like that. And then I'll have the 75 grams of rice that I can only have today. So I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's all put together. Throw the cup of green beans in the microwave for 4 minutes. Then we'll prep the ground beef. Luckily, I already have it cooked, so we're just pretty much good to go. We just gotta weigh it out and then microwave it. All right, switch the unit to ounces. Again, 12 ounces of 96.4 ground beef. We're already to the point in prep that we're using 96.4 ground beef. No more 93.7, no more 90.10. So this is pretty lean. There's not much fat to it. 12 ounces of ground beef is actually a lot of ground beef. I mean, it's almost obviously a pound. 16 ounces is a pound, I believe. So we'll do that. And then we'll also throw 75 grams of rice in here. Now, this is legitimately the last carbs that I get for the day. So See how we feel later. Hopefully this meal will kind of hold me over for a bit, which it usually does. I really like this meal. I like all the meals, honestly. I definitely like the ground beef meals more than the chicken meals, but get both of them down. What can you do? So boom, 75 grams of rice. It says 76, but it will do. Boom. And to make your life easier in prep, since you're doing so many dishes, try to just put everything away before your meal is ready, or you kind of just fall into the habit and you just have like dishes everywhere. The dog, Mr. Buddy, wants some food, but unfortunately we got to keep everything. I usually give him a little bit of chicken later on in the day though. Now to go over the sauces that I'm using the sweet and tangy sauce by Walden Farms. I really like this. And then a little bit more spice, I use sriracha sauce. This combo is absolutely insane. Like, I didn't even know this was a combo at first. I just kind of came up with it, and I absolutely love it now. It's all microwaved up, so I'm supposed to have 2 ounces or 2 grams of salt in every meal. So this is 2 meals combined, so I'm just gonna put 4 grams of salt. It also honestly just makes the meal taste better. And then we'll go in with the sweet and tangy sauce first. Whenever I eventually have to get rid of sauces for like peak week, it's really gonna suck, but what can you do? And then we'll throw the sriracha sauce on top for a little bit of spice. And boom. That is the second and third meal of the day. And this is what it's looking like. Then I'll pop up the macros right here. Time to be an iPad kid and go watch some YouTube videos of other people probably eating food while I eat this food. I'll see you guys in the 4th and 5th meal of the day. All right, 4th and 5th meal of the day. Again, I like combining my meals. So this meal is strictly protein, 12 ounces of straight chicken breast. Just cut this up, put some low calorie sauce on it. It really doesn't get more simple than this. And I use some Nashville hot chicken blend on this to give it a little bit of taste. Now I know there's big time bodybuilders, they won't really use seasoning, or them, just use salt and pepper, but I think we'll be all right. So I will show you guys what this looks like, but it's literally just a pile of meat. Literally a pile of meat. So that's what she said. And then right here, I'll pop up the macros for 12 ounces of chicken breast. All right, if you ever wanted to know what 12 ounces of chicken look like in a pile, that's what it is. Also got 4 grams of salt on here, and then we'll throw some low-calorie sauce. But this is the 4th and 5th meal of the day. Right now, 7 o'clock, so I've pushed these meals off as far as possible. So enjoy this one. Last meal of the day. And if you want proof that it's my actual birthday, this is a present that my girlfriend got me. So it's like legitimately actually my birthday. So just thought I'd throw that out there. I'm not lying that it's my birthday. All right, it's officially Ninja Creami time. Now, it's not much of a dessert for the birthday, but it'll do because I get 32 grams of peanut butter. So again, makes this thing taste a little bit better. So we'll take this thing out of the freezer, and this is what the consistency looks like. Now I see some people like warm it up like around the sides and then throw it in here, but I just spin it twice. And I'll show you guys. It's super loud, so I'll show you what it looks like after the first spin. First spin complete. Now we'll see what this is looking like. Doesn't look too good, I'm not gonna lie. Feels pretty good without the peanut butter. Throw the peanut butter on the scale, zero it out, put it in grams, and then pretty solid at this, honestly, by now. Let's see, 31, 32, boom. Take this spoon, finish it out. And of course, even though there's a very small amount of peanut butter on here, every little piece of peanut butter counts on prep. So lick the spoon and throw the Ninja Creami back where it belongs. Final spin of the Ninja Creami with the peanut butter is complete, and I'll show you guys what it's looking like. Ooh, now that's such a better That's so much better. So now this is actually like legitimately like ice cream. So that is literally a full day of eating. I'm going to enjoy this, even though that there's a little, we'll probably get to go through one more spin, but that was a full day of eating. I'll pop the macros up right here. Full day of eating. I literally have no clue what it is. And yeah, that was the birthday full day of eating on a rest day, lower calories. Now, this isn't for everybody, but I choose to do this. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know if you want to see some more. See you in the next one. Peace.